Hello everyone, my name is Chaitanya Pandya and welcome to OdinSchool. So today we are going to learn spreadsheet, Google spreadsheet precisely, and in fact how to do data analysis with respect to Google spreadsheet. Okay, so I believe most of you have worked with Google spreadsheet. If not, then you might have worked with the Excel. Even if not, then you can experience it today for the first time, and it's easy to learn and even exciting, right? So let's see what's more we have. This is our agenda. I'm going to discuss something about what is Google spreadsheet, how it is used, and then we are going to learn some concepts like if else, COUNTIF, SUMIF, VLOOKUP. Okay, so you might have seen the Excel. It consists of some horizontal rows which we call rows, and some vertical column which we call column, and some individual cells which we call cell, right? So the thing is, you have seen this sort of the spreadsheet even in your schools where your class teachers used to take your attendance. The registers, they are in the same format, the attendance registers, right? Even in some years back, the Muni also used to have those sales record with these sort of the registers. They were also spreadsheet, and same we are having, and with some technical stuff, right? We have some formulas as well. We can customize our work. We can automate our work with respect to the spreadsheet, Excel, the same thing, but it's just the data gathering, data collection, organization is same as those registers are, right? So let's go. And plus, if I ask you why Google spreadsheet, okay, or wheresoever you have felt, if some of you had worked with it, where are you using your spreadsheet or Excel in your daily life or in your workplace? Let me know in the comment box. With the help of your spreadsheet, Google spreadsheet, you can conclude some information out of it. We'll see some tools. Some tools you might be doing, like sum function, average function, so you can get an idea about your data, nature of your data, right? What is the average marks every students are getting? Even if I tell you, you can predict the trend even, and even visualize it as well. Even make dashboard out of it. Make some sort of visualization. So the thing is, if I said, in a nutshell, you can do every sort of the data analysis work with your spreadsheet tool. With this spreadsheet tool, almost fundamentally, you can perform every sort of data analysis, or that matter data science as well, right? And we'll see some of it today. So I'm going to share a spreadsheet with you, and we are going to practice over it. Agree? Starting with the very basic thing. So let's open it. Guys, I'm sharing in the chat box. Please do open in the system. Okay guys, so now you can see this is the file which I shared with you, and we have to work over this file. But do you think we can work over it? First of all, we have only provided the access as a commenter. So what we need to do over here, we have to make a copy. Okay, so you can name it anything. Let's say, for example, I'm naming it as Iron Man. Okay, so everyone, just do along with me. Meanwhile, let's see what this file is all about. What this data is all about. It is talking about someone's home expenses, where one column is of budget and one is of actual expense, and then there must be their difference. So there are different areas, rent, electricity, gas, oil, phone. So you might be aware of it, not a big deal, right? So let's work over it and see what is all about. So if difference is there, what we can do for difference? Equal to, if we are employing any mathematical function or operation, equal to this minus this, excuse me. So let's see, is it working? So I'm dragging it, double click, or you can drag it like this. So you can see for some is not working, for some it is working, right? So we have to present this page, and in fact we would give chance to you to make it presentable. Formatting, right? In case of numbers, always do check the formatting. By default, it's automatic. See, if I go there, check the formatting and the number, it's automatic. Just change to number. Now see, it's making more sense. 0 or else negative as well are also coming. The negative as in, you know, your budget, it is surpassing your budget. So negative is just representing the direction. And plus you can make it more presentable. Okay, how, you know, just change the font, change the size, you can change the color. Okay, plus for this as well, you can put inside the box, and again give its size as well, make it bold, put some color into it as well. Okay. And yeah, plus centrally aligned. You can explore these things. I'm showing you some as well. So with this as well, right? So not a big deal. For total, now can you see that total budget? If I want to know, or if I want to show to sum, I will use function equal to sum. Let's see how intelligent is it. It's chosen B2, B15. Now for that as well, equal to sum as itself using this. And now for this, the difference, if I just drag it, so I actually drag the formula. The formula is B2 minus C2, if you have seen, right? B5 minus C5. Okay, so it has adjusted itself for D6 as well, D7 as well, like D8 as well. What would be for D8? B8 minus C8. So this is relative referencing. When the formula is getting adjusted to itself, you know, referring the first formula you have mentioned, referring the first time you have mentioned at the top. So by itself it is adjusting for different rows. So this is what the basic of formatting, the basic of spreadsheet, and the basic formula, sum, averages, so as you can apply all the different formulas, basic formulas. Now let's just move to the conditional formulas. COUNTIF, SUMIF, logical conditions, if else, and VLOOKUP. One by one, we go to see each of them. Okay, make sense? Okay, very good. So even if I show you something, see, if I just using this column, right, C column, can you see that at the bottom right? Can you see that here I am getting the sum as well, average as well, minimum, maximum. So some sort of analysis I'm getting at the bottom right here, if you can see my mouse. Now let's go to the if else. Okay, these statements, some sort of the decision structure, decision control statements. Okay, if else, not a big deal. It's do not worry about the jargons. It is just like, yeah, exactly like you must be using in your day-to-day life, right? If it is sunny today, I'm going to eat. If it's rain today, I'm going to take umbrella. If it's Saturday today, I'm going to wear black. So these decision control statements, right? You might have been using the language every day, every time. In fact, if I say, okay, same you have to go for the machine. The machine is just like a toddler. So if I say, how does it work? Same like the English language. If you are going to study then, after if then you are going to pass, else, not pass. You see the structure, if, then, else, and then is for the true, and else is for the false. Okay, so here you can see we have some products in the sales. If I want you to do something like the products for which the sales is more than 16, so you have to put stay corresponding to that. And 60 or more than 60, you have to put stay. These photos. And for this, it is less than 60, you have to put exclude. Of course, for these 9 products, you will do it manually. Of course, I'm just showing you small data to learn. In the real life, they have been like in thousands. So, also times you are not going to apply it manually, right? And also it is not like you can drag it exactly. So because there is some sort of the, comparison logical condition involved. If this is this, then, right? So what to do in such case, we are going to use if formula. Okay, let's see what is it, if. And if you just go to the structure of the formula, then it's logical expression, value if true, value if false. No worries, do not worry about the jargon. If it is like, you just need to give the structure of the formula, like if you study, then you will pass, else false. So if, then else, if, then else. That's it. If statement, this is greater than or equal to 60, then state. Okay, state. Else excluded. It's excluded. Right? And then you can drag it. Now you can see that for less than 60, it is excluded by itself. It is taking the else part by itself. Agree? You can think otherwise as well. You can use, exactly whatever you are thinking. You can use otherwise as well. If this is less than 60, I can use excluded as well. Excluded first as well. And else case, you can use state. For equal to or greater than 60, I can use state. Now see, it is still giving the same thing. It's still giving the same. So let me just show you with the flowchart what is happening over here. Then else are working as like true and false. So this was the condition. In less than 60, you should be excluded. More than 60, stay on the list. Now the question is, here the statement is not like the absolute one. Says equal to 60. No, it's not like that. It says greater than 60. So answer can be either in true or false, binary. So you can see the flowchart. If true, then I should write okay. If false, I should write exclude. This is how I'm going to tell my machine to work. Right? You can see my mouse cursor. Right? Same I've done. Greater than 60, okay, else exclude. So this part is for true. Just after the if statement, true comes, then. And after that, else statement comes, that is false, right? Okay. So you just try the second one. And in this, if the rating is greater than 5, you should write true, good, else bad. If the rating is greater than or equal to 5, you should write good, else bad. And let me know how many good and bad are there. Okay, so I believe guys you had tried it. Okay, and let's see how many of you got bad, number of bads or number of goods. Yes, let me know in the chat box. Okay, good. So let's see the code. If this is greater than 5, good. Have you seen that we have to mention good in quotes, good or bad? So these are the string actually, or you can say text. You have to put them inside quotes. As computer do not understand what is good or bad. Numbers it computers know, some reserved keywords computer knows, like if, else you have to put these sort of string or text in quotes, right? Yes. So these are the, so this is the formula. If this is V2 is greater than 5, good, else bad. Now, if you want to know how many good and how many bad are there, then you can apply filter. You can go there, close there, and then just go to filter, choose the bad one, apply. So how many there? Again, see I've gone on there, chosen the column, and count equal to 3. Now if you put here, count would come as 4, as it is also taking the header, right? So do not worry about this. even if I put something over here, go slash path, in that case it would also take 4 as the count. So what is the header? So do not worry about that. So I believe all of you got it. You can choose good as well. So how many goods are there? 48 or 47. So let's go to the another statement. Let's learn another concept, which is and. So you might have noticed in language as well, English language as well, and or thing, right? Say for example, if I say Rohit Sharma is a cricketer and from Mumbai, then this both the statement has to be true. Then the entire statement will be true, right? And for or, either of the statement can be true, or both of the statements can be true. Either I would eat paneer or I would eat gobi, right? So there's a choice. Either of them can work. Either you can bring the paratha for me, or you can bring the pizza for me, or you can bring the both. So it specifies both. But and for in case of and, both the statement has to be true. In case of or, it's like either one of the statement can be true, or both of them can be true. Agree? This is and or. How does and or work? Now before and or, I just want to tell you the comparison operator. See for example, if I put 9 plus 8, it is 17. But if I put 9 greater than 8, then what should be the answer? Yes, 2. Or if I put 8 greater than 8 greater than 10, false. So the thing is, second and third operators were lodged comparison operator. Therefore, we have seen in case of the logical operator, our answer is the true or false. That is binary. So 1 for true, 0 for false. Plus, if I just use these functions like or, these operator or. Now, let me just give you a statement regarding that. 9 is greater than, true. 7 is greater than 9. False. But the entire answer is coming as true. Because in case of or, either one of the statements is true. And if I just use 10, 9 is greater than 7, which is true. 7 is greater than 9, which is false. The entire statement is false because one of the statements is false. This is the difference between or. In case of and, both of the statements will be true. In case of or, either one of the statements is true, the entire output will be true. Okay? Cool. So here what we need to do, we need to check first of all whether the B column income is greater than 20,000, right? And then saving, whether saving is greater than half of income. Okay? Then we have to apply and or. D and E column, these operators. So first let's check manually. 12,000 is greater than 20,000. Let's just use 1 or 0. No, 0. 3911 is greater than half of 12,000. No, which is 6,000. So it is also 0. Okay. Now 50,000 is greater than 20,000. Yes. And 11,000 is greater than half of 50,000. No. Half of 50,000 is 25,000. 15,000 is greater than 20,000. No. 11,919 is greater than half of 15,000. Yes. Now 25,000 is greater than 20,000. Yes. 1. And 13,000 is greater than half of 25,000, which is 12,500. So here is also true. So if I apply and operator, what will be the output? Everyone in the chat box. Yes. So and 0 and 0. 0. 1 and 0. 0. 0 and 1. Again 0. 1 and 1. It will be 1. And with respect to or, 0 and or 0. Excuse me. 0. Right. With a curve it becomes 1. Again. 1 or 0. 1. 0 or 1. 1. 1 or 1. Right. Let's try it. Let's automate this. Okay. And I'm going to use the end operator. And this has to be greater than 20,000. Okay. And this has to be greater than half of this, which I can say this divided by 2, right? So this is my output, false, false, true. You can see that 0, 0, 1. And for this, I'm going to use OR. So is this greater than 20,000? It's 20,000. This is greater than half of this, half of this. So you can see that false, true, 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 false, true, true, true. Clear? Just go through it and let me know in the chat box if it's clear for you guys. And then we'll move to VLOOKUP. Okay? Just go through this and follow with it. Okay guys, so now we are going to learn VLOOKUP, which is what you will do. Now let's see and feel the importance of why we are going to use VLOOKUP. What you will do. Now see, you might have seen the case of dictionary, where you are having the words and you just want meaning. Say for example, we are giving you a class work, like, find out the meaning of these words. So what's that mean here? You are looking for the dictionary meaning in dictionary. So in your home, you go for the meaning of those words. So words are given in your class books, and you're referring for the meaning, from dictionary, right? So there's a pair, word meaning. You're matching reference. So here also you are having word, but you are looking for the meaning. From where? From this region, dictionary. Same as we are importing these meanings into this table. Importing meanings for word into another table. This is we call it VLOOKUP. Getting my point? As you are doing it manually, importing meanings for words in your class sheet. Okay, class book, class notebook. And if you want to do with the machine, with the spreadsheet, we call this the formula, we call it VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP does the same work for you. And let's see what is VLOOKUP over here. VLOOKUP, I call VLOOKUP. Let's see the parameters of this formula: search key, range, index, is sorted. Now see, search key. Search key is already word for which you are looking for the meaning. Then range. Range is in the region where you are looking for. You are looking in dictionary. Here. This can be in the same sheet, it can be in different sheet as well. Okay? And whenever you are referring the region, like F2 to G12, you can see that, right? Everyone can see that. Then it is better to use absolute referencing. Okay? Use absolute referencing. Else here you can see that size is same of the reference table, FG, which we are using, and the main table. But in most cases, reference table is small, and that your real table is very big. So in that case, it can give null values. You always try to use absolute reference, right? Then index. Index as in your desired table, the table reference table. In your reference table, what is your desired column? In your FG table, which column you want to incorporate in your main table? G column, which is second column. The index of which is second, 2 in case of your reference sheet. And then is binary, whether your reference table is sorted or not. So as you enter the formula, we get here drill down. Okay, and drag down. So this work of this false or binary is also that it is exactly matching it as well. Okay, so here with VLOOKUP, we have just entered status for every respective order ID. Take word meaning. So binary is very important, and this just take care of this absolute reference function F4 or F4 from the keyboard. Binary is for exactly matching whether checking reference data is sorted or not. Okay, just you can see, I could find the difference with this customer campaign ID, whether check gives loss, profit loss, this budget, there is revenue. If this equal to 0, revenue minus budget, then there's a profit, that's loss. Okay, first thing, this check is pattern has to be in number. Okay, format has to be in number. Another thing is difference. So let's try to solve it with VLOOKUP. I know you can solve it by manually looking can do it, but the agenda is VLOOKUP. You can go for, if there is a big data. Of course, I don't think you are going to manually. This is just to tell you how to learn VLOOKUP. Okay? So this is my search key, campaign ID. And then what is the region? What is the range? It's or function F4. Okay. Then index. What is the index of the desired column? Fourth. Exactly. That's this form. And then exact image. That is binary 0. And you can see that it is not greater than 0. It is less than 0. So input loss. Let's do it with if else statement. So less than 0. Then it has to be profit else loss. Now next formula which we are going to learn is counting. Now first realize the importance of counting by we need to know counting. So see, for example, if I say tell me how many people from marketing group. If you do one thing, you can individually count marketing stuff. How many times it is come in B column. Or say for example sales. You can count it individually. Yeah. Like manually for sales, for HR, you can count it manually. But do you think if there are 1,000 employees and then you can count it manually? Then you might be thinking I would apply filter. I don't think if there are 100 categories, you are going to apply for the 100 times. No. Then how to automate this? The answer is COUNTIF. But let's see what is COUNTIF. The COUNTIF is like same what you are doing manually. Just tell the machine range criteria. Range from where you are counting. B column. What is the criteria? You can say like marketing was the criteria. If you just okay, there is a better way to write than to write marketing. If I just write marketing, let's see what would happen. In marketing, have you seen that? In every column it goes marketing. So the better way is not to write marketing, rather than to give the address. Okay? You just go for this D2. So it adjusts itself. Relative preference, you go, let's see, D3, D4, D5, D6. So better, right? You have seen the easy and better. You can get idea about every number of people from every department very easily. Yes? Let me know in the chat box. I will display to all of you. Okay, great. And if it is, then can you do same for this question? Yeah. Below 30,000 and above 30,000 you can make. So let's see equal to which formula we should use. Yeah, let me in the chat box. COUNTIF. The range is this. So what is the criteria? Criteria is something specific over there. And somewhat different as well. 30,000. So I am going to use below, less than symbol, and within the quotes. You want drag, once you drag, it will be again for less than. Right? It will be again for less than. So this 30,000. 10 of them. So this put greater than equal to 3, right? And you can 13. Can you see that? Total entries actually. You can verify it by filter as well. But the point was to automate it. 10 and 3 is the answer. Right? Okay. Just let me in the chat box whether it's clear for all of you. Now guys, let me share another scenario with you. And let me know. I believe you might have been doing this manually as well. And we can relate with this scenario. Say for example, if I need to find the total earning of January, then you would go to this column January, go for the earnings revenue column, and then sum it. So isn't it like that? You're summing, or you're just adding the values from the C column, considering one filter which is January. Considering one condition. If it is January, then sum all this. So in this specific situation, we have to sum with some condition. We have to use sum. Like in the past, we have used count with some conditions, COUNTIF. Okay, so sum. Let's see what is range, criteria, sum range. So what is this? What is criteria? Criteria generally. So shall I give the address or just I give generally, or just as I should write the generally? It will be both. Just be conscious of it, whether you should drag it or not. Then sum range, the numerical column which you want to sum, C column. This is the sum of revenue from January month. And if I want sum of revenue from Mumbai, then again SUMIF. Okay, you will not use the drop-down formula. Just go for SUMIF, conditional sum. Go from the city column, choose Mumbai, and then C column, which is revenue. Right? Everyone, let me know in the chat box. Okay, do not worry about this. This thing somewhat, due to the formatting and all this coming, right? This, comma, this. Okay, so this is the answer, but due to the formatting, it's getting multiplied with 0, so I would not use it. Okay, cool. If it is cool, if it is clear, then just quickly begin for Asia total population. Which formula I should use? SUMIF, right or not? I have to sum population. With a condition, it should be Asia. Continent, region has to be Asia. So first is region, range, and criteria, Asia. Then what you need to sum? Population. Good. So this is your population for Asia. You might have seen we have done COUNTIF, count with some condition, sum with some condition, VLOOKUP, and these sort of the formulas we have learned, concepts we have learned with this spreadsheet. I believe they're not tough, but very useful. Agree? So that's all for the day, and we'll share more into it. Okay then, bye bye, take care.